Alrighty guys, what's going on? It's the Lemon King back here today, and we're going to be doing a tutorial that was recommended to me is how to make a movie using Windows Movie Maker, and I thought I can give you guys a helping hand because Windows Movie Maker is how I make my YouTube videos, so I wouldn't mind sharing the magic. So first thing you want to do is open up Windows Movie Maker. Alright, so Windows Movie Maker opened up. You'll see in the front, the first thing you normally want to do is add your intro or add your video if you don't have one. Just add in. You can click here to browse and put one in, or use this icon up here, which will allow you to select it. So for now, I'll just select my YouTube intro as such. So now we got that in there. Now what you can do with this tools is the copy, paste, and cut. This will cut a selection from the area from the video. This will copy a selection, and this will paste it. So this is how you enter in your photos and videos using this button. And what if you want music? So it's just you doing something. Maybe you want to add music. Well, if you press down here, you can find music online using Audio Micro, Free Music Archive, or Vimeo. Those allow you to go online, or you can add music from your computer. So I'll just use my outro music. Now what happens when there's this music, then you see this music here? What's going to happen when they're both combined? Whoa, that doesn't sound right. So what we gotta do is we gotta mute one of the two. You can mute one of these two musics by dropping this music volume down so that only this one's gonna be showing. Or if you put this one up and you go into this, the video volume, you can turn that down. So then you'll have the other music in. So you won't have them overlapping. But for this consent, we'll be just using the video from the movie. So that is that. Now when you enter the music in, it also gives you the options. You could fade it in or fade it out, moving at speeds of slow, medium, or fast. So depending on how you want it to fit in with your movie, you pick how you want it to fade in or out. It also might give you the option to split the music, which means you start at one point, stop it halfway through, and pick up again at another point and go through. Split slides. You're allowed to set your start time for it, and you can also set the start point and end point, which will allow you to trim your music so it starts at whatever point you would like it to, and also give the same options over here. So going back to the home tab here, you could also record from webcam. So if you click this button, it will allow you to record from your webcam. You press the record button that pops up. Well, you're not going to see what, well actually, if I press this, then you can see this is what's popping up my screen. If you press the record button, what would happen is that your video would be played directly from your webcam. You could also end that in at whatever point. Now, there's also when you stop it, it'll allow you to save it. I don't want to save it, so I'll just cancel that. Get that away. Get it out of there. So that is if you want to add in a slide where you're talking or something like that. You can also record a narration, which you can tell your story in your own words. So if you don't have any audio in it, you can record narration where you can talk into it by recording. And it'll put it down here in a slide, and you can maneuver it around. So, hello everybody, it's the Lemon King here. It'll ask you to save it. I save the narration, it'll put it in. Now, what we're going to do for purposes, music volume, off. Video volume, off. Start from the beginning. So, hello everybody, it's the Lemon King here. And it'll record your narration. Now, if you want to move it, you can drag it along in the video, or you could also set start and end point. You can also transition it. Transition in, transition out. Fast, slow, medium, whatever you want. You can also make it go faster. So what would this look like if I make it go faster? Yeah, that's not going to work. Let's just do 8. Now what happens if I turn the video model on with that? I guess you can't really hear that, can you? I don't know why I can't hear it. It's not letting me hear it. It's just going that fast. Put it back to 1. There we go. A lot better. You can also split it, trim it, and also put video stabilization to make it anti-shake and anti-wobble. Now you go back to the Home tab. You can also take a snapshot. So whatever frame you're at during the video, you could take a snapshot here, and you can edit it up and change it. Even if you want to make it your thumbnail. So that's what you do. That you could also add a title in here. So I'm just gonna name it My Movie. And as a traditional thing, it'll come up like this. And normally it runs for about 7 seconds. Which, looking here, you can change the font, change the size up, size down, color, bold, italic, center, left, right, transparency. More transparent, less transparent. You could edit text at any time. Change the background color. You can set the start point, and you can set its duration. So if I only want it for 4 seconds, boom, 4 seconds. You could also edit the slide to match it by putting it 4 seconds. Therefore, both of them will only be 4 seconds. Alright, so then also with this is you can add animation to have it swing in, have it flip in, have it do all kinds of crazy cool features that are in here. Got some weird effects, have some bubbles and all kinds of stuff that you could play around with just to see what you like and how it'll make your video more appealing, also more effective to watch for viewers to watch. And you could also add the thick bordering around it. Alright, now going back to the start. Actually, you want to go to here? There's not much in here. Going back to the start, you can also add a caption that will display in there, which you could put whatever you want, like a video, another video, a link, a photo, a logo, whatever you want, you can add it in there. Then also at the very end, you can add credits that will scroll through, just like so. And with these credits, this gives you the same options as the text. And going back home, you can also do the credits as regular. You can show a director, starring, location, and a soundtrack. And going into your themes, it will all have a different theme depending on what you like. Have it transition from slide to slide. You can see here, shifts into the next one, just fades in and out. So it all depends on what you want. You can make it light color, dark color, cold, warm, whatever you want. Right here you got your removed item. So if I wanted to remove this, just go home, remove, it's gone. This one is also to select all items in your PowerPoint, or not PowerPoint, in your movie. This you can share it via YouTube, SkyDrive, Facebook, Vimeo, Flickr, and Groups. You can also add a plugin and manage your services. And then here you got your save movie. Now you'll save it to whatever point you want during the thing, and also it allows you to log in and out. Then you have slide animation. Yeah. Just turn it down. Good. Yeah, you have slide animations that will transition. There's a bunch of cool ones that you can play around with, just to see what you guys all feel. Because obviously we all have different thoughts, but I normally don't use these in my videos if you haven't noticed. But it also drives cool effect like slideshows and stuff like that. You can apply it to all of your slides, and you can also set a start point and end point. Also with this, it'll put it at a different transition, pan upright, all different kinds of places. Swing it in, everything. So you just have to play around with it, get to know it, then you can pick out what you like. Then you go into the visual effects. This will change to warm, cold, whatever you want to make it do it. And it'll also do multiple effects. They'll also work through too. You can adjust the brightness, which I sometimes do my videos, but I normally do not need to because my room is well lit. I have a lamp, I have the light up on top, everything. But you can change the brightness. If it's really dark in your room, you could brighten it up. If it's really light in there, you could darken it down just so for better video quality. You can also apply it to all. Then we go to your project. You can add an audio mix, which will shuffle it between which one you want more emphasis on, the video or the music. So that'll let you do it. This one will up the emphasis in the narration. So basically what will happen in this one is it'll make the narration a little bit louder than the video's sound or music providing an emphasis. With the video, it will provide emphasis to the video louder than the music or the narration, and then the music over the video and the narration. Or it could have no emphasis at all. You could also fit it to work with the music, and you can do widescreen or standard. Then when you're moving into your view, you can zoom in, zoom out, or reset. You could pick a thumbnail size in case you want to make one of these frames your thumbnail, and you can preview it to full screen. Then also when you have your waveform timers, these are your waveforms if you haven't already known. It shows you how it transitions in, transition out, based on your quality and based on your transitions. So what happens if I take this off? It'll just show the name of the song. So this is also one thing. It's like, do you want to know about it or don't you? It's up to you. I prefer to like it on so I know where the music transition is going to shift around. And I think that is just about it. So then when you go into file, you can open a new project. You can open project, save as, publish it to one of the places. And there's a bunch of other stuff that, honestly, I really like Windows Movie Maker making my videos. It's very simple to use, and it's also good quality. I mean, it doesn't give some of the effects of editing as some of the other sites, but I really don't even need it. I probably wouldn't even use some of the effects. But, yeah, and YouTube gives effects too. So, I mean, this was a tutorial on how to make a movie with Windows Movie Maker. So, hopefully you guys learned something from it, and hopefully you can go out and make your own videos and see what you guys make. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to leave a like and comment down below what else you guys want to see, any other how-to videos, or back to my normal Minecraft and gaming videos. But I thought I'd throw this out there just to give you guys a hand. And it would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe. It would mean a whole bunch. And I will see all of you guys later.